Cards win 11th in row, best streak since 2001. Store BrewersPaul, Goldschmidt and Tyler O'Neill homered as the St. Louis Cardinals won their 11th straight game, extending their lead for the second NL wildcard spot and beating the division-leading Milwaukee Brewers 10-2 Wednesday night. Goldschmidt also doubled, singled and scored 4 runs to help St. Louis stretch its best winning streak since an 11-game string in 2001.
The Cardinals' longest winning streak in franchise history is 14, in 1935 with a team led by Hall of Famer pitcher Dizzy Dean Doc Street. Louis was 8.5 games out of a wild-card spot on August 10 before surging. They now lead by 4.5 games over Cincinnati and Philadelphia for the final NL playoff slot. We grow from the previous days. We grew from today. We'll get after it tomorrow, manager Mike Shildt said. One of the biggest things this team does is just stay present, so it's just about staying present, keep playing, getting after it. The Brewers clinched their 4th straight playoff berth on September 18, but have since lost 4 straight, including 3 to the Cardinals. They have scored a total of only 5 runs in the 3 games against St. Louis, who score runs by, up and down the lineup, having tough at-bats, manager Craig Counsell said. We've got to string together some hits. We haven't done that. There's no secret on what offense is. We haven't done it over the past 4 or 5 days. We are going to need to score more runs, I think that's pretty clear. We will. Just didn't do it again tonight.
The Brewers, whose magic number to clinch the NL Central stayed at 3, lead the Cardinals by 8.5 games. Miles Mikolas, who missed all of 2020 with an injured right shoulder and a considerable part of this season with forearm tightness, gave up 2 runs and 4 hits in 7 innings. It was his longest outing of the season. I love feeling a little bit of the pressure. They're like, hey, don't drop the ball, don't mess this up, we've got a really nice streak going here, Mikolas said. I like having a little bit of pressure on me. I think a little bit of pressure brings out the best in most. I think it brings out the best in me, for sure. You make a little snowball on top of the mountain, you push it down, it just keeps picking up snow, getting bigger and bigger, he said. I think that's a little bit of a metaphor for what we're doing right now. St. Louis scored 6 runs before Milwaukee starter Brett Anderson departed with 2 outs in the 2nd inning. He faced 13 batters, giving up 6 hits, including a home run and 3 consecutive doubles. The left-hander was reinstated from the 10-day injured list to make the start. He had exited his previous start after 2 innings after being hit by a line drive and suffering a bruised left shoulder. Physically, I felt fine. Just command, it took off and wasn't able to make a pitch to get out of the 2nd inning, Anderson said. O'Neill's 29th home run gave the Cardinals a 2-0 lead in the 1st. Tommy Edman hit a sacrifice fly in the 2nd that drove in 2 runs. Runners were able to score from 3rd and 2nd after center fielder Lorenzo Cain crashed into the wall as he made the catch and fell to the ground. Goldschmidt hit a 4.33-foot home run, his 27th, off Hunter Strickland in the 8th. The Cardinals got 15 hits, including 2 each by O'Neill, Nolan Arenado, Edmundo Sosa, Dylan Carlson and Harrison Bader. Mikolas retired 12 of the first 13 batters he faced. He made his 8th start of the season and his 7th since being activated August 20. The 33-year-old right-hander, a 2018 All-Star, pitched 5 2/3 shutout innings in his last start, a win over the Padres. Avisail Garcia hit his 29th home run of the season off Mikolas in the 7th. Jace Peterson, who started the game at first base, pitched a scoreless 9th for Milwaukee. Cardinals, RHP Jack Flaherty will start the 2nd game of Friday's doubleheader in Chicago against the Cubs, Shildt said. Flaherty went on the 10-day Illinois on August 25. Arenado left the game in the 5th inning with lower back tightness. In the 2nd, he made an underhand catch of a pop-up before flopping onto the roll of tarpaulin in foul territory in left field to retire Omar Narvaez. Brewers, Counsell remarked on SS Willie Adams, who had the night off. The best thing that I can say about Willie is that there's a lot of players that love the game. Willie loves every part of the day, basically, Cone said. He loves batting practice, he goes to the training room, he loves it, he loves every part of it. That wears off on everyone. The managers commented before the game on how the Cardinals have put together their winning streak. The consistency of the pitching and the offense, I think that those working in sync, Schultz said. We've really played pretty clean baseball, for the most part, all season. But we've got our pitching and then our hitting going together. That's been the difference, Cone said. They're getting contributions from a lot of players on their roster on different nights. They're not making mistakes that beat them, they're getting timely hits. That's stuff that needs to happen. The 4-game series ends Thursday afternoon with Cardinals RHP Adam Wainwright facing Brewers RHP Adrian Hauser. The 40-year-old Wainwright, who has pitched 196 and 1/3 innings, won 5 straight starts until a no decision in his last outing. Hauser struck out 7 and gave up 3 hits in a complete game shutout in his last start against the Cardinals, on September 4th.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.